Welcome to the Downham Podcast. I'm your host, the official CRG, and today we're going to talk about why, if you genuinely want to start to see some real growth in not only yourself, but your life, then it is absolutely crucial for you to stop trying to procrastinate when it comes to the things that matter the most. And instead, just really start to learn not only how to take some real action, but control over these things moving forward. But before we get started, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. That way you don't miss any weekly episodes and posts. You can find video of this episode strictly on YouTube, but the audio everywhere else. Now, when it comes to actually seeing that real growth in not only yourself, but your life, understanding that you have to stop procrastinating, especially when it comes to the things that truly do matter the most, genuinely is so important. Because not only is this something that I myself used to do every single day, especially when I was younger, having it just slowly start to destroy not only my sense of direction, but my purpose. But really, this was something that was just genuinely starting to hold me back from not only making these real changes, but from truly starting to see that real growth. All because I would constantly try and procrastinate the things that really mattered the most instead of just taking the time to not only learn how to take some real action, but control over these things moving forward. Because you see, back when I was still living in the city, always trying to procrastinate things was something that I was damn near doing on a day to day basis. Like, seriously, whether it was through school, work, chores, my health, I mean, you name it, I would procrastinate it to a point to where not only would it just slowly start to destroy not only my growth and my progress, but really it just started to get in the way of not only me reaching that full potential, but from changing these things around when I needed to the most. Because instead of just actually taking the time to educate myself, learn how to go about these things, and most importantly, taking real action, I would then instead just do the exact opposite by literally making excuses and trying to procrastinate every single little thing I could, having it not only start to make it impossible for me to reach that real change, but that growth. Because when it comes to actually trying to procrastinate every single little thing you do, like we said earlier, whether that's through school, work, your goals, your hobbies, those day to day actions, I mean, whatever it is, this is something that is genuinely not going to do anything but slowly start to destroy not only your discipline and your growth, but really just your overall motivation and even that consistency. Because when you do go and just procrastinate every single little thing you do, you're eventually going to come to a point to where these things just become second nature to you, to where you're going to wake up and not even realize you're making these excuses, to where you're just going to keep putting things off. You're going to keep telling yourself, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, maybe I'll wait for this. I'll wait for that, having you never take that first step. Right? That's why learning to take action and control over these things is so important, because not only is it going to allow you to get out of these cycles, right? To take action when you don't want to, but most importantly, it's going to help you stay on top of these things and make these things real when that procrastination decides to come and take over. So, if you genuinely want to start to see some real growth in not only yourself, but your life, then understanding that you have to stop trying to procrastinate when it comes to the things that truly do matter the most genuinely is so important. Because when I tell you that this will do nothing but just get in the way and slowly start to destroy your momentum and that growth, I truly do mean it. Because as you see with me, that's exactly what had happened until I not only started to take some real action over these things, but most importantly, learn how to stay on top of them and control them from there on out. So, moving forward, instead of just constantly waking up every single day and telling yourself, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or oh, I'll wait for that perfect moment, Go ahead and just really start to take some real action towards these things by not only taking care of the things that you need to right now, but even when you don't. Whether that's through school, homework, chores, doctor's appointments, day to day tasks. I mean, whatever it is, start taking real action. Stop delaying that growth. Stop getting in the way of it. It doesn't matter what age you are. If you're younger, if you're older, if you're in your mid to 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever it is, stop trying to procrastinate these things because it isn't helping you. You can always grow no matter what you're doing, where you are, what hand of cards you're dealt. It doesn't matter. You just have to start applying yourself, start taking real action towards these things because you can make these things real. You just have to stop procrastinating and, most importantly, take some real action and control over them moving forward. But with that said, today's quote is by Abraham Lincoln. He once said, "You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today." I appreciate you tuning in. You can follow us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And this is the Dialed In Podcasts.